This is Coffee with God, and I am Father Jose. Let us begin this day with the Word of God and a short reflection.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 9, verses 7 to 9. Passage is taken from the Message version of the Bible. Herod the ruler heard of these goings-on and didn't know what to think. There were people saying John had come back from the death, others that Elijah had appeared, still others that some prophets of long ago had shown up. Herod said, "But I killed John," took off his hat. "So who is this that I keep hearing about?" Curious, he looked for a chance to see him in action. The Gospel of the Lord.
Reflections on the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 9, verses 7 to 9. Herod Antipas ruled over Galilee from 4th BC to 39 AD. Although not strictly speaking a king, Matthew and Mark gave him that title, following popular usage. Herod had beheaded John the Baptist. However, he became puzzled because someone named Jesus spoke like the Baptist and even had supernatural powers to work miracles and signs. Herod asks himself, "Who is this Jesus, the talk of the town?" He begins to doubt that this Jesus is the same John the Baptist he had killed, perhaps risen from the dead. Herod was not the only one who had similar doubts about Jesus. Religion leaders and Jewish authorities were raising similar questions. Who is he? Where does he come from? When Jesus went to the synagogue of Nazareth for the first time, his native people asked, "Where did he learn all these things? We know him well. He is the carpenter's son." After Jesus silenced the storm in the sea, disciples on the boat asked, "Who is this, that even the heavens and the earth, the wind and the rain, and even the storms obey him? Who is he?" These questions may be asked out of curiosity. Have we ever asked ourselves this question? Who is Jesus to me? How do I know him? We do have the answers in the Bible, through the sacraments, in prayer. Pope Francis reflects on this passage and says that we come to know a lot about Jesus in the Catechism, and we should study it. However, the fact remains that knowing about Jesus through Catechism is not enough. Knowing him with the mind is a step in the right direction, but in order to know Jesus, we need to enter into a dialogue with him by talking with him in prayer on our knees. If you do not pray, if you do not talk to Jesus, the Pope said, you do not know him. Pope Francis, in his reflection, also speaks of a third way to know Jesus. It is by following him, by going with him, by walking with him along the road of his ways. If we know Jesus with these three languages of mind, heart, and action, then we can say that we know Jesus. Therefore, to know the Lord, it is necessary to read what the Church tells us about him, to speak with him in prayer, and to walk along the path of his ways with him. This is the road, and everyone has a decision to make.